Welcome back to my channel. I am DBA Today I am going to explain an Indian romance action thriller movie named Karan Arjun, released in the year 1995. The movie is about two brothers named Karan and Arjun who reincarnate in different parts of the country. But the faith of their previous mother brings them together in order to avenge their death. But before we begin, beware of the spoilers. The film opens at a construction site where two brothers, Karan and Arjun, are working together. While they work, a man comes and rings a bell, meaning that it's time and all of the construction workers present there can get paid and leave for the day. Everyone forms one single line and stands in front of the munshi. Munshi means a type of secretary who pays the workers and takes commission. He pays every worker there but takes some of their money as commission. One of the workers refuses to give the munshi any money, but he threatens that he will fire him, so he drops the money in the box and leaves. The rest do the same as the box gets filled with money that belongs to the munshi. Karan and Arjun, however, ask him to not charge them. He asks them that he should charge everyone else today and let them go. They both promise that they will give him all of their next day's salary if he does not charge them today. He knows that they are honest people, so he lets them go without charging them and soon realizes that tomorrow is a day off and Karan and Arjun rip him off. They go to a jewelry store afterwards to get some bangles for their mother. After selecting a few beautiful bangles, both of them start to run and try to reach their house, which is located in the village from two different paths. It is a sort of competition between the brothers on who would be able to reach the house first and be able to touch their mother's feet for blessing. In a village in the state called Rajasthan, Durga Singh is a poor woman who is raising her two beloved sons Karan and Arjun. Both of them reach their village, climb their house's wall, and they jump inside where both Karan and Arjun touch their mother's feet at the same time. Arjun claims that he won, but their mother stops them both. She enlightens them that competition is only between enemies and they should never compete with each other. She then explains that both of the brothers are equal, but no one is better than the other one. Karan mentions that they bought something for her. Arjun insists that she should close her eyes so that they can give her the present. When she does, they present a dozen bangles, but she does not look so happy. Arjun tells her that she can wear bangles like all the other women in the village, but she refuses to wear the bangles. They understand that their mother got emotional and is refusing to wear the bangles because of their father who left town and claimed that he will return someday. Arjun says that their father forgot about them, and they should too. Both of them suggest she should wear the bangles, but when they hear no response, both the brothers take the bangles, and they decide to return them. Before they leave, they are stopped by their mother who takes the bangles. But she says that she will keep the bangles for their wives, as she tells them to get ready, because all three of them would be visiting a place of worship called mandir, in other words temple. After the worship at the temple and a very long celebration song, night falls. Both Karan and Arjun are sleeping when they hear a loud knock on the door that wakes them up as their mother opens the door. It is the Manshiji of Thakur Sangram Singh who has come to speak with Durga. Thakur is a big shot in the village with lots of land, money and power. He claims that he came here hiding from the other villagers and fears that someone might watch and that he needs to talk to her urgently. She is also surprised by this as Munshi informs her that she needs to come down to Thakur's mansion. But she turns around and says that she will never go back to that place because her life at that place still haunts her during her sleep. But Munshi reveals that Thakur Sangram is on his deathbed and that it is his dying wish to meet Durga once again. Karan and Arjun also witness all of this very quietly. He says that his whole family will be there and that Munshi will be waiting for Durga outside of the mansion. She agrees and then the Munshi leaves. In the next scene, we see Karan and Arjun asking questions to their mom about what Munshi has requested. Durga starts to explain, and she says that she has kept a very big secret from both of them for a long time now. Arjun asks her about who Thakur Sangram is and why Munshi was talking about him. She very dramatically reveals that he is Karan and Arjun's grandfather, a fact that shocks them both. She further adds that her husband was Thakur's son who married her against his father's wishes. The reason being that Thakur did not want his son to marry a poor girl. But he did it anyway and took a job as a school teacher. They lived happily and the birth of Karan and Arjun made their lives much happier. But all of this joy suddenly went away when Durjan Singh, a relative of Thakur, killed Durga's husband to prevent him or his family from inheriting Thakur's estate. Karan and Arjun are in tears because they thought that their father went to get milk and never came back when actually their mother lied to them and that he was killed by Durjan Singh. Karan and Arjun are very furious and they say that they will kill the man that killed their father. But Durga calms them down by saying that she raised her son to not be killers. But they ask their mother to not go to the palace tomorrow as they are strongly against it and think no good would come out of it. Both the brothers hug her as she advises them to not choose violence because that is the devil's work, and just as she says this, we see Durjan Singh, the man that killed Karan and Arjun's father. He is also in a temple and is worshipping God. The next day, Durga is going to the mansion in order to see Thakur Sangram alongside Karan and Arjun. The Munshi greets them inside and takes them to Sangram, who is on his deathbed. Durga tries to meet with him by touching his feet, but he stops her by not allowing her to touch a sinner. He feels very guilty for what he did to Karan and Arjun's father, who also happens to be his own son. He calls himself a sinner many times as he blames himself for the tragic death of his son. Durga tells her to not feel so much guilt, but he still blames himself and claims that he will burn in hell more than any other sinner for what he did to his own blood. But he still asks Durga if he can hug his grandchildren. She of course allows it as Karan and Arjun hug him, and she bursts into tears. Sangram tells Karan and Arjun that he regrets that he was unable to play with them when they were little, but he tells them he will make everything right as pulls out some papers. He tells Durga that she is the new owner of the mansion, and he leaves all of his money to Karan and Arjun. Just as Thakur announces this, Durjan Singh walks in and as he is consumed with rage. After learning that Thakur plans to sign over the estate to Karan and Arjun, Durjan comes closer and starts to yell at the old man. Thakur claims that Durjan ruined his life, but he says that he has been serving Thakur for a very long time and that the mansion belongs to him and not to Karan and Arjun. He threatens that he will kill all of them to get the mansion, but Durga tells him that do not want anything and asks him to leave her son alone. But then Durjan kills Thakur before brutally murdering Karan and Arjun with his brother-in-laws Nahar and Shamshir. Durga is deeply heartbroken at the killing of her sons and worships goddess Kali to bring her sons back. Miraculously, her prayers are heard and her two sons are reincarnated, but are separated and grow in different families unaware of their past lives. Durga is unaware of this miracle, but she still believes that her sons will return one day. Cut to 20 years later, Arjun is reincarnated as Vijay and falls in love with a wealthy girl Sonia Saxena. She also loves him, but her wedding is fixed to Durjan Singh's son Suraj. Meanwhile, Karan is reborn as Ajay. He is jazzed upon by tomboy Bindiya, who loves him and soon works for Govind, Sonia's father and Durjan's partner in his illegal arms trading business. Knowing that Sonia loves Vijay, Suraj attempts to kill him. Vijay attacks him. Ajay is sent to kill Vijay. They start to fight, which is suddenly interrupted after a bolt of lightning strikes in between them. Govind tries to shoot Vijay. Ajay stops him whilst shouting for Vijay to run. This is something that Ajay said to Vijay in their past life when they were hunted by Durjan Singh man. Ajay is prisoned. Vijay escapes. Sonia is forcibly taken to Durjan Singh's house to marry Suraj. Vijay and his friend Lingaya travel to save Sonia. Everybody there is stunned to see him, and they refer him as Arjun instead of Vijay. He finally remembers his past life and reunites with Durga, where he gets to know about his brother Karan, who in this life is born as Ajay. Vijay saves Ajay and explains the whole situation, that they were brothers named Karan and Arjun in their previous birth. Meanwhile, Bindiya joins them too in this whole reunion. Durjan hears about Karan and Arjun's return, but refuses to believe it. Nahar and Shamshir attempt to bring the brothers before him, but instead they get killed by Ajay and Vijay in a similar way as they killed the two brothers in the previous life. Karan, Ajay, and Arjun, Vijay, frighten Durjan by convincing him that they're back. Govind and Durjan have a falling out, in which Govind tells Sonia to run away with Vijay, but it's actually a trap set up to catch hold of Vijay. Vijay gets caught in the trap, but then Ajay succeeds in creating chaos, letting Vijay and Sonia escape from the scene. Vijay shoots Suraj to death, and Durjan kills Govind in a fit of rage. He attempts to shoot Ajay and Vijay, but instead they beat him up. He begs forgiveness from Durga, but Ajay and Vijay take their revenge by killing him on their mother's request. Later, Vijay marries Sonia and Ajay marries Bindiya, and the whole family is united and live happily ever after. Here, this movie ends. To watch many more exciting recaps like this, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Let us know in the comment section about your favorite movie that you would like us to recap next. Thanks again for watching, stay safe and healthy.